Just an update on where we are on this Ford Ranger. We've got the drive shaft out. The transmission dropped. And we just pulled the old clutch out. We have our new one sitting over here ready to go in. Do some cleanup work, get that in. Put the new clutch in. Put a new bearing in the transmission here. Get this thing back together. So, that is your quick update on the 86 Ford Ranger. Well, here on the truck, we managed to fix this, what I call a shift fork or clutch fork, or the actual proper name. We've got it pivoting here good again. Had to put a machine screw, washer, and nut on the back side to replace a rivet that had fallen out. That's why it jammed up in the first place. So that seems to be working. Now the problem is we haven't been able to get this bearing out of the back of the engine there. So we got a different bearing puller. Picked up this bearing puller off of the Amazon, and hopefully contained in this kit will be the solution. I think if we take one of these smaller ones here, you put it through the bearing and you crank it down, it expands, and then you can use a slide hammer or the puller to get that bearing out of there. That's what we're gonna try at least. That setup work. There's the old bearing. The removal tool hooked up to the slide hammer. And I've got the new bearing right here. And as you see, one side has a little bit of space there before the pins, and the other side doesn't. So I want to see which way this old bearing was in there. Get that out of there. So I'm going to take this off of here, see which way it was, and then we'll tap this one in gently with like a socket against it or something. And that wider side was towards the engine. Well, we managed to get the new clutch and pressure plate in there, the pilot bearing as well. So today was a good day. Next time we work on this, we're gonna get this transmission mounted back up, drive shaft back on, and maybe even the starter. And then we'll be able to run this thing again, just see how it does. Stay tuned.